Welcome to the first episode of Drinks and Discourse. I am one of your hosts, Brandon.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're going to be talking about Naruto and Final Fantasy 16.
What horrible concoctions have you made for us?
Oh, I don't have my fucking list, so I can't tell you for sure. For the Naruto drink, I have mixed a concoction of sake, blue curacao, pineapple juice, and a little bit of ginger ale. And a little bit of a garnish of some, what are they called?
Sakura petals.
Sakura petals, thank you. I forgot everything known to man. Yeah, so this will be the actual drink for the Naruto stuff. If you want to go ahead and give it a taste, because this will lead perfectly into my first point. So let's give it a good taste.
I hate that that's good.
That's pretty nice.
I'm a little upset.
Oh wait, stop. So my first point.
Oh god.
Which one of these do you want?
I think I said the mango.
Okay, so good. Before you can take another sip of that, you got to drink that entire thing.
That is not happening. I will drink some of it.
Okay. And the reason why is because this leads perfectly to my first point. I have extremely mixed feelings about Naruto. And the reason why is because just like this nice bowl of a good drink mixed with sake and the blue curacao and the pineapple juice and has a decent balance of everything, it's immediately ruined by something else. So you start off in the main story of Naruto and you're talking to a whole, like, you see these characters starting to, like, get into a fight, and then immediately for the next 4 episodes, it's no longer about the fight or about the kids or about anything. It's this random fuck-ass character who's just, like, thrown into the story, and now you're learning why they have trauma. Congratulations. That is you've took one sip, now drink the entire energy drink.
What, for one good episode, there's 5 filler episodes.
Yes. Even worse than that. It's like the moment you get the first taste of a good episode, it immediately slams into, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're not talking, we're not like listening to these characters. We're just, energy drink. You're gonna learn about why Gaara has family issues. Congrats. So I'm gonna start with like some of the goods. It has an amazing soundtrack. That is undeniable.
Fighting Dreamers is one of the all-time best anime intros.
I wouldn't even disagree with that. I hate it, but I wouldn't even disagree with it.
How do you hate it?
I just don't like anything Naruto. It's been so spoiled by all the other crap around it that I can't care. To me, it's so frustrating because, like, there's a reason that soundtrack, like all of Naruto's soundtrack, is still used to this day, and that's because it's so iconically good. It is amazing. It's just... Oh, I can't get into the negatives yet. Okay, the soundtrack is amazing. It's super iconic. Everyone still uses it today. The actual character designs are awesome. They're wonderful. I mean, like, you can immediately look at a character and go like, oh, I actually recognize that character. They were introduced around this specific arc. Here is their specific powers. Because they're iconic. They're memorable.
Most of them you can look at and go, I know exactly what you're going to do.
Yes. And then even, like, again, still staying on the positives, the fights. When they are good, they are amazing. They're wonderful. When the show allows them to be. There's 3 pretty big problems with the show that I think ruins everything for me.
Okay.
And that is, 1, the moment-to-moment pacing is bad. Now, this is mostly, like, forgivable because, like, it's a 20-year-old show. They didn't quite figure out the exact, like, pacing of, like, moment-to-moment and, like, how do we make Naruto, like, look sad and then, like, go to Sakura talking and stuff like that? So, like, that's mostly forgivable. The other 2 aren't. They are the overarching pacing. So, there's one really, really bad one, which I've already kind of explained before, where someone will, like, go to throw a punch, and then they're like, when I was 6 years old, my mother used to abuse me, and because of that, I'll never be the same. And then you have to spend the next 3 episodes learning about that.
3 episodes of child abuse for every one punch thrown.
Yes. It's awful. And then the next issue is like similar, but it's slightly different, which is, I know why it happened. It's because the actual show was trying to catch up to the manga, or they had caught up to the manga, so they had to wait for the next episode, the next chapter to be out. But they have a really bad issue where there's 3 different fights happening, and they go, fight 1, 1 punch thrown. Okay, go to fight 2. Fight 2, oh, they threw an uppercut, go to fight 3.
Fight 3, they're just still talking.
They're still talking. Okay, cut fight 1 again. They're going to throw 1 more punch. And that's the entire episode. The entire episode is just cycling between nothing really happening in any of these fights. Until they fill the 20 minutes, they can go on to the next episode, and the next chapter of the manga is out. So, like, I get why it's there. I hate it. It has ruined the entire experience for me. Because you can't just sit in the good experience. You can't just drink this entire bowl if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already suffering.
That's what I'm saying.
This is disgusting.
And you even said it yourself. This was pretty good. This was surprisingly really good. But you have to sit through the rest of the shit.
This is Zabuza.
Yes.
This is the 10 episodes leading up to Zabuza.
Yes. I think when I was rewatching like the review just to make sure that I wasn't crazy, like they managed to get into the Zabuza fight, like the real big one on the bridge, on like episode like 15. And then they don't resolve it until like episode 20.
Oh my god.
And it's just them going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth talking. It's the equivalent of like you have a really good friend. And this really good friend is someone that you love. You really do. And then you're like in a really stressful moment or a really bad moment. Like you're at a funeral. And he's just like, ooh, this is a bit awkward. It's like, no, fuck. Time and place. Time and place.
Let me get a selfie with the body.
Right. It's like, fucking, you're so cool most of the time. But like, then you say shit like this.
Pump the brakes.
At the wrong time. Yeah. We need someone that knows when to be serious. Yes. And when to just have that moment of like, I don't need to break this tension. We can just have it be a thing. And to me, that is like the most important thing. That's why I fucking hate Naruto. Is because I can recognize there are really good things about the show. But the time and place is always fucking wrong. You know what? I wouldn't recommend eating the sakura petals.
Are they gross?
I found one. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just a plant, believe it or not.
Oh, they're not even like factory-made sakura petals. They're just sakura petals.
They're just a plant.
Oh.
They're just dried. I wouldn't recommend it.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, you're going to do it too? Oh, hell yeah.
That is just a
plant.
That's just a plant.
Mm. You know what this reminds me of?
Oh.
The sakura petals reminds me of Sakura. And how she's fucking useless.
I just can't even swallow it. Oh my god, it's so bad.
It reminds me of how poorly written all the female characters are in Naruto. Every one of the female characters, their defining trait is they cut their hair. And how attracted are they to Naruto? And how attracted are they to Sasuke? That's all of the Naruto characters. All the female ones. And it makes me so angry. I genuinely despise it. It makes me so angry. There's a moment where Sakura has like the perfect time to like become a new person and to like be like, I'm not useless. And she has a knife in her hand and a person within his arm's reach. And she goes, fuck this. I'm cutting my hair.
Yeah, I think there's a bit more to explain with that. If you look at the image,
is there?
If you look at the image, she's like down with the knife right here.
Yes.
Pointing down. Yes. And the person is standing behind her.
Right behind her.
She's in perfect, just swing it back and like artery in the leg.
Yes. Cut her hair.
And it's not like, oh, I don't want to kill somebody because this is just like a test thing.
Yeah.
They were going to kill her.
No, absolutely. And then it's even more frustrating because immediately after, once she's free, instead of like doing some crazy ninja shit and like winning the fight, she starts like biting on someone's arm. and then immediately gets punched 1,000 times in the skull.
I still have the fucking pedal in my mouth. It's stuck in my teeth.
Yeah.
It's making all of this so much worse.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's wonderful. But that's how it feels. That's why I wanted to make this drink the way that I did, is because it's just like the time and place. It's like the Sakura petals are really beautiful, but they're in the wrong time and place. They're in the wrong place. They look really pretty, but they're in the drink.
I don't think you ever got to the part where Sakura becomes bearable.
I'm still right before, and viewers, I know I'm going to finish the rest of it, so don't lambast me in the comments, but I'm right before the Sasuke retrieval arc. Literally right before.
I think that's around the time that she starts learning from Tsunade.
Yes, yeah.
And, like, starts actually being, like, not completely useless.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. And I know that, and I'm super frustrated because every time I try to talk to someone about Naruto, like, they always go like, you just haven't gotten to the good part yet. You just haven't gotten to the good part. You haven't gotten to Shippuden yet. It's like, I know. I'm trying to get there. It's fucking rough.
No. Anyone who says you have to get to Shippuden before Naruto gets good is lying to themselves, A. And B, if you're not enjoying it by the time that Lee drops the weights...
That was awesome!
If you're not enjoying it by that point, you're not going to enjoy the show.
No, that was awesome. That was amazing. That's in, like, episode 50.
Yeah.
And that's also, like, 3 episodes. And then they immediately go back to, like, these people are going to talk at each other for another 5 more episodes. I can't stand it.
Our boy Shikamaru doesn't get to do anything till, like, episode 80.
Yeah. But Shikamaru is the best. I can't even hate on him. He's too cool to even want to be there.
Right.
And honestly, he is too cool to be there.
Shikamaru is my spirit animal.
Unfortunately, I think Naruto is my spirit animal. I'm annoying and loud, and I scream "believe it" a lot. And that's it, bio. Yeah. Yeah, it's just super frustrating. Everything about the experience of watching Naruto or trying to get to the really good parts, because I have seen clips of Shippuden. I know it's fantastic. And there's moments of base Naruto where, like, I can look at this and I'm like, holy shit, if I had an entire season of this, it'd be amazing. And then it just drops the ball because it decides it has to wait for the manga. It has to wait for the manga. Not enough for the manga to be finished or to, like, be at a good point. No. It needs to wait exactly 1 week, and then it's going to do the same thing next week again. Annoying.
I would say Naruto's a bit better about it than One Piece.
Okay.
Because Naruto, at least, like... Naruto, you hit episode, like, 100 and something.
Yeah.
And you end the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Yeah.
And then you can just skip the rest and go straight to Shippuden. And then Shippuden, I believe, for the most part, was uninterrupted.
Okay.
One Piece has been going at 1 chapter per episode.
Yeah.
For the last 10 years.
That's disgusting.
And every episode is the longest, most drawn-out, horrible thing you've ever seen.
That's the worst thing.
I will talk about One Piece on a different episode, though.
I don't have any opinions on it yet. But
I have lukewarm opinions.
Naruto does something that I've heard a lot of people say is like the defining feature of Naruto and makes it the best part, which is that it defines every character. Every character has motivation. Every character has wants and needs and, like, is developed. They just have to choose the right place and time to do it. And I have 2 examples for different series that do it correctly.
Okay.
They're new gen, though. They released kind of recently, which is Dandadan.
I have not watched Dandadan yet.
There is one episode in Dandadan where they stop a fight in the middle of the fight to tell a very extensive, elaborate story with very few words, and it's one of the best episodes of any anime ever. It's wonderful to me. I've heard some people not like it. I don't care. I think they're wrong. It is legitimately one of the best episodes I think I've ever watched. For anybody that knows Dandadan, it's specifically, not to give any spoilers, it's the dancing ghost. Hopefully people know what I'm talking about there.
I don't.
It's wonderful. It's amazing. I'd highly recommend Dandadan. It's actually really good.
I plan on watching it eventually, but I say that about almost every anime.
I could potentially do an episode on Dandadan because I think it's really good. But yeah. The other example that I have is My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is like nearly a carbon copy of Naruto.
I can see where you're saying that, yeah.
Yeah, it's very much like, oh, this is the hero, and the hero has like is an outcast and has limitations, and then learns to kind of not have those, or like has a moment where he doesn't have those anymore and becomes himself and slowly gains acceptance from all the people outside and everything like that. But the way that My Hero Academia just allows a fight to happen is wonderful. There's like 3 or 4 episode strings, maybe like, oh my god, in the last 2 or 3 seasons, it's every single episode of the season. It's a fight scene.
Oh, yeah, no. The last 2 seasons and the final season have all just been like, it's like 2 separate non-stop fights.
Yes. But if you've ever watched the first couple of seasons of My Hero Academia, they do an amazing job of being like, hey, this is where this character is coming from. This is where this motivation happens. And it is a really good job of being like, hey, actually, we're in the middle of a fucking fight. We're decking people right now.
We learned Shigaraki's backstory 3 seasons ago.
Yes.
We don't need to interrupt the fight at this point because you already know that shit's sad.
Yes.
And we can just have Midoriya punching him
for
30 minutes at a time.
Oh my god, it's like, to give another analogy, it's like learning to ride a wave.
Okay.
A really good storytelling should be like a wave. It should have those ups and downs, and those ups and downs might be a bit faster than you're expecting, or a bit larger, or a bit smaller, but those natural ups and downs. And Naruto is like falling off a cliff. It is just like, congratulations, you didn't know it. We're no longer talking about the fight. You're in a backstory.
Naruto is when you're going 85 on the highway, and then a deer comes jumping out in front of you.
Yes.
And your kid in the back didn't notice it.
Yes.
So when you slam on the brake, they hit the windshield.
Yes. Yes. That is an amazing way to put it. I don't know. I know that Naruto is going to get better. I really do. I know that when I get to Shippuden, it's going to be a lot better. But at this exact moment, I think the pacing issues alone have killed it for me.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy.
Yeah.
But you are coming up on the best fight in the entirety of the original Naruto.
That's wonderful. We're about to fight. Yeah. I've been told that so many times. I know. But if I start that fight, if I start those episodes, and they're in the middle of the fight, they're like, no, we needed to talk about Orochimaru's dad, because we haven't mentioned that yet, I'm going to fucking flip a table.
I think they do some shit
I'm
like
going to
that.
break something. I hate that.
I'm not going to say what the fight is.
Yeah.
But I think it has also been 15 years since I watched it.
Yeah.
That they do just let a lot of the fight happen.
Good.
I think.
Yeah. And to go back and point out some like exceptional moments of like Naruto that I did really enjoy, and I thought they had a pacing really well. The first fight with Zabuza was actually really good. The one where Naruto learns to become a ninja and he outsmarts Zabuza with the substitution jutsu and everything like that. Really fucking cool. Of course, you mentioned one earlier, Rock Lee versus Gaara. One of my favorite moments of like I think anything.
It's easily one of the best anime fights of all time.
Yes, actually, yes. And notice how they didn't stop the fight in the halfway through the fight and were like, Gaara, why does he hate people? They didn't have that. They just said Rock Lee's throwing hands. That's it. Really good moment.
I don't think Gaara's backstory was even thought out at that point. So he didn't even have the ability to do that yet.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't need to have complex, like deep, like backstories.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is they didn't have the complex deep backstory set up.
Yes.
And that's the only reason it doesn't get interrupted multiple times.
Right. God, it makes me angry. Another couple of things that I really liked. During the Chunin exams, which is like 2nd or 3rd season.
I think I want to say that's right after Zabuza.
It's right before the training grounds with Gaara fighting Rock Lee. It's like right before it. They're in a giant forest.
Yeah, that's like the first part of the tuning exams.
Yeah, where they're fighting Orochimaru in the forest. I think that was paced spectacularly. When they're actually fighting Orochimaru, it is spectacularly paced. It's wonderful. And then they ruin it with Sakura being Sakura, but that's fine. And then moving on a little bit more. Oh, this one made me so mad. It's going to start off as a compliment, and then it's going to finish as me pissing myself with hatred. Okay? There's a moment where there's 3 separate fights happening all at the same time. Okay? And all of them at the beginning are expertly paced. There is the moment where they're at the very end of the Chunin exams, and it splits into the 3 fights, where the 3rd Hokage is up on top of a building fighting, spoiler alerts, but it's Naruto, that's like 20 years old. Fucking watch it, even if you hate it, I guess. The 3rd Hokage is fighting the zombified versions of the 1st and 2nd Hokage,
right, and
Orochimaru. That first half of that fight, awesome. There is the other fight happening, which is Gaara, I think, fighting somebody. I think it's Naruto, but I don't remember.
I think that was like Gaara and Tamari versus like Naruto and a couple of other people who were chasing them for some reason. I don't remember why they were chasing him.
And then there was a 3rd fight at the same time, or at least a 3rd like story plot kind of thing happening, where they're like running through a forest and stuff like that. I don't remember the specifics. I just remember really liking the first half of that. And the reason I don't like the second half is because they take all that expert pacing and all that building up and all the different like non-linear storytelling and all the branching paths of storytelling, and they slam it to a halt. And they go, okay, 3rd Hokage, you're going to speak 2 lines, throw 3 punches, and then we're going to immediately pivot the camera over to the other thing. And then they fight a little bit, and it goes to the second fight, and they're like, okay, we're having an entire filler episode right now. Okay? And no. Third thing. Fucking speak a little bit. Okay, Hokage, let's go again.
All right, we're gonna look over to the Dragon Ball Go-Kart episode, or the Dragon Ball get our driver's license episode in the middle of Naruto. And then we're gonna come back.
God, yes, that's exactly what it feels like, and it pissed me off because I can see their vision. Right? Like, I could see how expertly they had put together the entire fights and the world building, and how much thought was put behind how interesting all these different parts of the story are going to be, and then they just... wrong time and place. Wrong time and place. They decide we have to be doing something, literally anything else except having these fights.
I think 3rd Hokage versus Orochimaru was also where it stops being ninja fights and it just starts being wizard fights.
Yes, yeah, you're not wrong about that. Yeah, I don't even mind though, personally.
Oh no, it's super cool, but the fact that you're calling them ninjas when they're summoning giant snakes,
that's a classic ninja tactic.
And like giant snakes, frogs the size of cities, is like, I don't think we're hidden anymore.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's the Hidden Leaf Village.
It is the Hidden Leaf Village. I don't think it's that hidden at this point.
Also, it's the Hidden Leaf Village, but every year they invite the other clans over to like have their Chunin exams and stuff like that.
I think it's supposed to be like it's hidden from the rest of the world, but also we just never see anything outside of ninja shit.
Well, also the ninjas are their only threats. The ninjas are their only enemies.
Exactly.
What the fuck? Everything about Naruto just pisses me off. Because it makes me so mad because I can see the good. There's so much good there. I can see it. It's like almost crystallized. And then some dumb fuck just comes over and goes, nah. Pacing? What is that? I don't know. Get it out of here.
Just comes in with a bat and hits it in the knees.
Yes. I've been holding this in for a while. I don't know if you can tell or not. Yeah, overall, I think there's a lot of good. The only reason I have these feelings is because I can tell that there is a lot of good in the show. Like I said before, the world building is awesome. The powers are awesome. The exploration of, like, what do you do if you're not born with one of these really powerful things? You just have to kind of become a powerful person. Like, that's the entire philosophy behind, like, Rock Lee. Is literally just, like, he wasn't born with the Sharingan. He wasn't born with the, what is it called? The Byakuya?
Byakugan.
Byakugan?
That's not right.
Bakugan? Bakugan Brawl!
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's been too long since I've seen the show.
But he's just not like... He's a crystallization of, like, he was not born with these powers, but he just learned to throw hands. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's excellent. So, there's too many things that I do really enjoy, but it's just ruined by this constant flow of, well, you don't get to watch it. You don't get to... I'm not going to let you watch this. You have to pay attention. We're going to talk about a bathhouse now. We're going to be talking about, like, Sakura feels bad again.
Big surprise! Sakura's depressed.
Yeah.
Again.
What is she doing to fix that? Nothing.
She's stalking Sasuke.
Congratulations, Sasuke is angry again. Yeah.
What? Rock Lee's being based?
Absolutely, I think he is. Rock Lee is fucking based.
No, Guy is based.
Guy is based. Rock Lee is also trying his best to be based.
Yeah. If you hate Guy, I don't want to be your friend.
That's true. I don't want to be your friend either. I think Rock Lee and Guy Lee are potentially my favorite characters in the entire show. I think they are wonderful.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair pick.
There's a moment. I'm going to go back to the female characters not getting good representation. Again, Sakura has her whole moment where she cuts her hair. And then her friend, which is... Oh, it's not Juno. It's Iono? I think it is something like Iono or something like that.
I do not remember this character even a little bit.
Well, she's Sakura's best friend, believe it or not. You don't learn that until episode 60, by the way. She is Sakura's best friend, though.
Oh, wait. You mean Ino?
Ino! That's it. Thank you. Yeah. There's a moment where Ino is like, I am your friend,
I thought they
Sakura.
hated each other.
They do. You're not following. They're
No.
best friends. They're best friends. They hate each other and have hated each other until episode 60, where... What is her name again? Ino? Ino decides that she also wants to be a strong, empowered woman. So she cuts her own hair. I shit you not. It's the same character development arc for both of them. They're like, wow, I'm not in a good mood. I cut my hair. I'm supposedly magically better.
Wasn't she already the leader of her group?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't understand me. They don't know how to write female characters. Every one of their decisions is based entirely around, are they attracted to Naruto? Are they attracted to Sasuke? That's it. Congratulations, we've hit the end of the road for their development. If they like one of the two, they cut their hair and say, I'm so strong.
Meanwhile, Tenten is just in the back being forgotten.
Yeah. Oh, another good moment I really enjoyed. Naruto learning the Rasengan. That actually was really nice. Like, Jiraiya, like, teaching Naruto, and then the introduction of the girl who becomes the Hokage. Sonata, yeah. Like, that moment was actually really nice. It was really good. And then the whole fight with Orochimaru in the field, also pretty good, too.
Okay, you might remember this moment better than I do.
Yeah.
Does Kakashi just totally snub Naruto when he asks for training? Because he's like, oh no, I'm going to go teach Sasuke the Chidori.
Oh, shit. I think that answer is yes. I think that's what happens. Yeah.
You know, I don't blame him.
I think he was like, it's too powerful, you can't handle it. And then, like...
And then, hey Sasuke, get over here.
Sasuke, wee! Because it always makes a fucking shrill pitch noise, and it's...
Because it, like, translates to 1,000 chirping birds.
Yeah. But no, Naruto learns the Rasengan, which is like the wind orb in his hand, and Sasuke learns Chidori.
I might be spoiling something.
Go for it at this point. I don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
I figured. Have you gotten to the moment where he uses a shadow clone to power his Rasengan?
Yes, yeah. That happens during, I think it happens during, the fight with Orochimaru in the field, where he's like holding it with one hand and has his shadow clones fucking power the Rasengan.
Doing like the hand motions over it.
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think that's like probably his coolest moment in the entirety of regular Naruto.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you about Shippuden.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shippuden.
I don't know about Shippuden. I legitimately don't know. But I just know that I really do feel like the only issues I really have with Naruto just boil down to pacing. Like, if they could manage to nail the pacing and not have these specific issues, I think I would really love the show.
Also, maybe the writer should talk to a single woman.
Yes. Yeah, no, you know that one. Yeah, no, I probably forgot that one. Yeah, I feel like if they went through and made Naruto today, I think they would print money. They would print money. It would be legitimately so good because a lot of like the pacing issues would be solved because they don't have to wait for the next episodes to come out or the next chapters to come out. They already know the story, so they could just go through and cut the fluff.
You say that, and I'm actually kind of amazed no studio has picked up like a remake.
Yeah,
especially when One Piece has a remake coming out when it's not even done yet.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be amazed if both Naruto and Dragon Ball both had remakes at some point.
Dragon Ball technically already does. With
Dragon Ball Z. Is that the...
No, Z is the continuation of Dragon Ball.
Oh. Okay.
Technically in the manga, Z doesn't even... Like, Z is just more Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
Like, it never gets the moniker of Z.
Oh.
Z is just when it starts being about space.
Oh. I've never watched Dragon Ball,
yeah.
So this is new to me.
But there's a remake. I can't remember the name of the remake. They basically cut out all the fluff.
Yeah.
Redid a little bit of the animation.
Yeah.
And redid all of the voice acting.
Oh.
And I could not recommend watching that version over the old version more.
Okay.
I think the only two moments that are not just straight up better because they aren't stretched out a million years. Like the whole reason for all the screaming memes.
Yeah.
Is because they just needed to pad the episodes.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like those power-up sequences just don't really exist in the manga.
I'd probably have the same criticisms I do of Naruto as I do with that. I'd probably have the same ones.
Yeah, the original Dragon Ball Z pacing is awful.
Yeah.
The remake Kai, that's what it's called. Dragon Ball Kai.
Okay.
They just like they cut out all the screaming. They cut out all just the extra bullshit.
Right.
It's just the story.
What's the point then? I watched Dragon Ball just for the screaming, so...
My only criticism of Kai is that they cut out two screams that they should not have.
Okay.
And that's Super Saiyan 1 is just like, it just happens. It's like it's kind of like uneventful.
Wasn't that like an iconic part of...
That part, that is like the entire episode is the power-up sequence into the Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah.
And it's like a minute. And it's real short, and like the final like hair goes up and becomes yellow.
Yeah.
Bit, it just happens in an instant, and it's actually kind of lame in Kai.
That's fucking awful.
The other one is the Super Saiyan 3 transformation.
Okay.
Which was just as like insane and like drawn out.
Yeah.
And going, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I believe Sean Schemmel. It's a hard name to say.
Yeah, it is.
I believe he passed out in the recording booth during the Super Saiyan 3 transformation from screaming for so long.
That's respect. I have to respect that. That sounds awesome, actually. Yeah, I feel like I always like missed out a little bit because I never watched any of the big three as they were coming out. And because of that, it's been so difficult to go back and watch any of them. I tried One Piece. I thought the pacing was so terrible and the art style was fucking awful that I was just like, I don't want to watch this.
I'll talk about my opinion on One Piece later.
Yeah. And then I'm like 80 episodes into Naruto, and I'm like, I'm not having fun. There's moments of fun, but overall, I'm not having fun.
The problem with the old shonen is that they're all a million years long.
Yes.
Bleach is super long, Naruto is 2 different series, and One Piece just never ended. It's still going. Yeah. And they got rid of the pirate rap, so I don't care about One Piece.
There was a pirate rap?
Oh, have you never heard?
No, I don't know anything about One Piece.
Oh, I have something to show you when we're done here. Because it's the best, worst opening theme ever.
Okay. We'll have to after the episode. Yeah, for sure. Today's language of the day is Korean. We're going to be learning the phrase, go fuck yourself, in Korean. I wrote down 3 different versions because there is no direct analog to go fuck yourself in Korean. So I got as close as I could. I was also looking through a couple of Reddit pages to make sure that I was getting something kind of close. So the first one is the closest you can get to fuck you, which is jotka.
Jotka.
Like it's a G, but it's like a really hard G.
Okay, so jotka.
Yeah, jotka. Then there's the next one, which is the closest analog to... It's a mix between fuck off and go away.
Awesome.
It's really close to those. And it's jogo.
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 Joko.
Yeah. And that is like a not as aggressive, kind of like go away. Like fuck you, go away.
That's the angry but not angry enough to yell, please leave.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the really aggressive one is Jilal Malgo Kyojo.
I mean, you say that again.
Jilal
Jilak
Malgo
Malgo
Kyojo.
Kyojo.
It has the phrase fuck off in it, like the jogo.
Oh, okay.
So it's just Jilal Malgo.
Jilal Malgo.
Jogo.
Joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the closest you can get to stop talking nonsense and get lost.
All right. So I just listened to you bitch about Naruto for a good while.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really good at it.
I grabbed another beer.
Yeah.
But forgot that we're going to be doing 2 shots of Fireball.
Yes.
Here in a second. So why don't you go ahead and take us through what you've concocted for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, so...
And then I will start my bitching.
This is specifically about Final Fantasy 16, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The special thing about it is, since I know very little about the series and about Final Fantasy 16, I just kind of asked you for an overview, a very quick overview, and I kind of wanted to relate each one of the shots to a specific boss. And then, at the very end... Sorry, this one was backwards.
Yeah, I put them backwards for me, too.
At the very end, it's going to be reflective of the main character's journey and everything, and you're kind of complained about it, too, from what I know. So, we're going to start off with the boss fight at the very beginning of the game that represents Ifrit.
So it's not a boss fight that represents Ifrit. It's the boss fight, the first fight where you become Ifrit versus Phoenix. It's a fantastic opener to the game.
Yeah.
And it's really painful once you know the context of it.
Yeah.
All right. Bottoms up.
Don't bottoms up. Drink half of it.
Oh, right.
The other half you're going to pour into the King's Cup. God. Oh, that's Fireball.
Yep, that is Fireball. Okay.
Woo!
I'll go ahead and start with music.
Okay.
Because this is a very quick one. I don't have much to say about the music.
Yeah.
The music in 16 is probably one of the best scores in a video game I've ever heard.
Okay.
I would not listen... There is only a single song I would listen to outside of playing the game.
Right.
I think every one of those songs in that game only work for the moment in the game.
Oh, so you're saying like the music isn't like so good that like you'd hear it on a radio, but like so good is it so fitting?
I think without the visuals, a lot of the music kind of falls flat.
Oh, okay.
Other than that first one.
Okay.
The Phoenix theme.
Right.
Is maybe one of the best all-time songs, period.
Okay.
It is a fantastic opener, and it's one of the first things you hear when you boot up the game.
Okay.
Because you boot up the game, and you're immediately thrown in to Phoenix's view of that fight.
Oh, that sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah, and here's where the complaints start.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the game is sold off of its big stomping kaiju fights.
Okay.
The whole premise of the game is that there are people who turn into the classic Final Fantasy summons.
Okay.
That was like the selling point.
Oh, it's like a big like spectacle thing of like, ooh, see who's
spectacle is the perfect word.
Yeah.
Because that's all any of those fights are.
Gotcha. Okay.
Zero substance to any of them.
Okay.
Because they basically have to take away all of your movesets to make those boss fights work.
Gotcha. Otherwise, you could just find a weakness and blow through them, or
yes.
like, yeah, okay.
But I'll get to that a little bit later.
Okay.
I think we go ahead and move to the second shot.
All right. So this shot was specifically supposed to be Midori, but since I have to drive and I wanted to be a little bit more safe and not consume as much alcohol, we're replacing
He's a pussy.
True. We're replacing it with Mountain Dew today. So just a little bit of Mountain Dew, and you forgot to mix it in.
I did.
Yeah.
The gameplay of 16 is what I would call baby's first character action game.
Okay.
if you've played any character action game to any sort of like skill level,
Yeah.
you will figure out this game's the limits of this game incredibly quickly.
Are you talking like before like the second boss, or like before like the third boss, or?
I would say before you hit Garuda, which is the first major icon fight.
Okay.
You probably have already figured out the very limits of this system that they allow you to get to at that point.
Oh. Okay.
That's only if you have played like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta.
Oh, okay.
Any real character action game to any extent.
Right.
Like a game that lets you do a lot of skill expression.
Gotcha.
Because there just isn't any in this game.
Okay.
A big issue with this game is the skill tree that they give you.
Yeah.
Is only like 10 nodes.
Mm-hmm.
There's only like 10 unlockable moves.
It's not really a tree. That's more of a bush, if anything.
It's actually just a circle.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah. A lot of them are like, and a lot of them are very typical. Like, oh yeah, you would unlock this in a Devil May Cry. You have like your launcher, your helm splitter.
Okay.
No delay combos. A delay combo is where you hit like your first swing, pause, then continue your swing.
Right.
And that is like a staple of like mixing up your moves in basically every character action game. And there's none of those.
Because it's supposed to be like intentional combat. So if you hit the button too quick, you're like fucking up the combo.
Or you're going into a different route.
Right.
To like it. A big part of character action games is being flashy.
Gotcha.
It's the whole reason that Devil May Cry has the style meter.
Right.
It's to encourage you mixing up your moves.
Make you feel empowered for actually trying different combos and doing the different things.
Exactly.
Okay.
There is anti-incentive in this game to mix up anything.
Okay. That's awful.
It's not great.
That's the worst.
Yeah, so you get like 10 upgrades and your basic moveset is complete.
Okay.
You get those upgrades incredibly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing really like amazing in any of those upgrades. They're all what I would call like a basic moveset of this kind of game.
Okay.
Which is crazy because the guy who headed the combat
right
was the head of DMC5.
Oh, so he should have known better. He should have like had the experience already.
And I think he did.
Okay.
Because there's a secondary system in the combat that it makes it a lot more flashy and a lot more interesting while making it somehow feel worse. Basically, how it works. As you go through the game and you beat more of the icons, the big Final Fantasy summon fights.
Right, the Garuda one.
The Garuda is the first one.
Yeah.
You get you basically unlock like new sets of moves.
Gotcha.
But all of them are on a cooldown other than your like it would be your B button equivalent, I think.
Okay.
For Garuda, for example, it's just Snatch. It's just Nero's Snatch, where you grab someone and pull them in.
Gotcha.
They even have one of Garuda's moves is even to just do a Nero style big like smackdown on an enemy after you get a stagger.
So that goes to show that like they should have known, or like they had an idea of like what makes really good combat.
They have all of the cool abilities from every character action game.
Yeah.
But they are hyper limited.
Gotcha. Okay. Now I do know, not to interrupt you, but like I know of a series that has super limited combat or like super limited moves, but they managed to make everything flow really well together, which specifically is Monster Hunter. I think Monster Hunter has that down to a T. Of like every weapon is limited, but in its limit it has a flow.
I think the big difference here is that you're not changing weapons ever. Right. You have one weapon. You have your sword.
Gotcha.
And basically the difference is you're cycling through up to 3 sets of moves. Okay. With one like whatever the summon on that set is. Has a move that you can just keep doing.
Gotcha.
Garuda's is Snatch. Titan's is a parry block.
Okay.
Ramu's is Useless.
Okay.
Bahamut's is the slowest and most busted thing I've ever seen in a character action game.
Okay.
You go into a stance, and you just have to dodge until you fill up a gauge. And especially at higher levels,
Yeah.
it just ends a fight by itself.
Oh, okay.
If you get the full charge of it, you do not have to keep playing after you get the shot off.
That's interesting that they would reward defensive play that much. That's a very interesting choice.
There's a difference between rewarding defensive play
Yeah.
and rewarding passive play.
Right. Yes, I agree
Which
with that.
defensive play is Titan, where you're running up in someone's face, throwing up a shield as they're hitting you, and then blowing them up.
Okay.
Bahamut's, you're literally just, I'm going to sit here. If you swing at me, I'm going to do a little twirl.
So we're just not even engaging. Just being like,
You can't attack while
No.
you can't even attack while you're in stance.
That's what the fuck. Okay.
It's really boring, and it's the best way of playing the game.
That's awful.
Because it's the strongest one.
The best way to play that game is to not interact with anything.
Yes.
That's awful. That's awful to hear.
When you go into each fight,
Mhm.
you have essentially like 9 cooldown abilities.
Okay.
And for most of the game, it works really well. You're hitting a cooldown, doing a combo, hitting another cooldown, doing a combo, switching between things. It flows decently nicely.
I was going to ask about that. If you can switch mid-combat, you
You
can
can-
use them all.
You have 3.
You can only have 3.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think there's 6 total,
Okay.
not including the DLCs. I have not played the DLCs.
Gotcha.
The DLCs add Ultima as a moveset, I believe, and then Leviathan as a moveset.
Gotcha.
Don't know what either of them do.
Mhm.
I'll get to those eventually.
Eventually.
But yeah, so you can only use 3 of the 6.
Okay.
And then each one of those has, I think, 3 abilities you can use. Like, you can tag on them, essentially.
Gotcha.
You can mix and match. Like, you can have Ramuh's abilities set, but have Bahamut's powers.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it gives you a decent amount of customization. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Toward about, I'd say at the 80% mark.
Yeah.
The game knows you are just going to have the super move for all of the summons
Right.
set on all of your things.
Gotcha.
They know it
Yeah.
because they time the combat encounters for the cooldown length of the super moves. So when you're wandering around the end boss levels,
Yeah.
they are expecting you to walk in super, 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 fights over, walk to the next one, super, 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 super.
Oh, that's not really that engaging or fun.
By the end of the game, it stops being interesting.
Because you just walk in and press 3 buttons and then just walk to the next one.
Pretty much.
There's no actual complexity to the combat at that point. You just removed all combat effectively.
Essentially.
Okay.
The other issue with the combat, and the combat can be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's like when it's flowing really nice and it's really interesting, and you can go really fast with some things, and you can do goofy triple enemy hop combos.
Okay.
Just bouncing somebody in the air and just keep popping them up higher and higher.
Yeah.
Then you realize there is 2, maybe 3 enemies in the whole game.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, this game based around combat only has 3 enemies.
So there's a bunch of different enemies, and they technically all have different abilities and stuff.
Right.
But
is it a thing of they all play the same? Every enemy is
you are going to
effectively
fight you are going to fight every enemy.
Yeah.
Literally depending on their size. Okay. You're going to fight them exactly the same as any other enemy of that size. If it is a human size or smaller, you're going to walk up, you're going to hit one button, and they're going to explode.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
Doesn't matter if they're ranged or melee. That's kind of the only real difference you're going to notice is that guy's shooting you with a gun and this guy's running up at you with a sword.
And that's it.
And then there's the third enemy,
okay,
which is the spongiest sponge I've ever fought in a video game.
Okay. Well, I was actually going to ask about this, because if the game is balanced around you having all these supers and everything like that, they probably balanced all the enemies to have enough health to, need those things.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because they balanced them to either explode on one hit from a regular cooldown, not even the super cooldowns.
Okay.
Or to tank every one of your supers.
Oh.
And have to do it 5 times.
That's not fun.
Because the way that the game works is there's a stagger system.
Right.
You're supposed to stagger them up and then hit them while they're staggered.
Oh, okay.
So you hit... Basically what you really do is you use all of your cooldowns to stagger them, and then you hit them with Judgment Bolt from Ramu.
Okay.
Which will do all of their health.
Okay.
And that's kind of it.
Gotcha.
That's kind of every fight in the game.
Okay, gotcha.
Until you get to the boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say at this point we can go ahead and do this because the boss fights are a whole different issue.
Gotcha.
Both a good and a bad way.
Gotcha. And this is our brown drink. It's specifically supposed to represent which boss?
This would be Titan.
Titan. And if you're doing the alcoholic version, I'd replace this with Black Kraken, but we're using just a small cola, just because again I have to drive. So drink half, pour other half. That's a pleasant cola.
Yeah,
that's
actually not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. The boss fights in this game boil down to 3 things. I would say there's 3 types of bosses.
Right.
There is either this dev team doesn't know how to make anything other than an MMO.
Okay.
A human-sized boss that's actually going to be interesting.
Okay, we got one thing going for them. Okay.
Or an icon fight, which is going to be super fun and visually interesting.
Yeah.
And mechanically as shallow as a piss puddle.
Okay. Okay. I'm noticing some goods here, but some really bads as well. Okay. We got a mixed bag.
The icon fight... I'll start with the icon fights.
Yeah.
Because they are just giant spectacles. They are incredibly fun.
Okay.
If you are just here for spectacle. Okay. Bahamut might be the coolest boss in any video game ever.
Yeah.
It's just a Gurren Lagann fight.
Yeah.
I am straight... You go to space.
Okay. Is there any reason for that?
It's cool.
It's cool.
That's the reason.
I thought too much.
When I said it's a Gurren Lagann fight,
yeah,
I meant it.
It's a Studio Trigger fight. We're going to space.
Here's how I can get you on board with how cool the Bahamut fight is.
Okay.
There is a let's combine moment.
Okay.
Where Ifrit and Phoenix combine.
Okay.
It makes 0 sense.
Of course.
It is the coolest moment in the entire game.
I'm sold. I'll watch it.
It is... The entirety of that fight is just the most spectacle fight I have ever seen in my life.
Okay.
It is... Mechanically, you're playing fucking a rail shooter.
Okay.
Mechanically, it's bad. Hype-wise, off the roof.
It's just, we're super hype. We're combining.
Yes. 0 sense. It comes out of nowhere.
We are Team Diker.
Straight up. 0 sense.
Okay.
But like that's the kind of shit you get with the icon fights.
Yeah.
You just get the coolest moments in any video game ever.
In spectacle.
As far as spectacle goes.
Right.
And they all play like shit.
Okay.
Every single one of them plays awful.
So they were just trying so hard to give you a certain experience, like a movie experience.
Yes.
But they forgot to make it good game-wise.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So that's the icon fights.
Yes.
Then you have the Final Fantasy 14 fights.
Okay.
And I'm going to lump this whole section in with this one.
Okay.
You can tell this game was made by an MMO team.
Okay.
Number one, a lot of the fights are just MMO get out of the bad fights.
Okay.
You'll see mechanics appear on the ground, step out of them.
Gotcha.
There'll be long sections of combat where it's just, you can't hit the boss, dodge for a while.
Okay.
And in an MMO, those parts can be really fun because they can be mechanically complex and interesting.
Right.
And you're working as a team to position and like protect people versus like someone has to go take this damage, or you're splitting to do different things.
Right.
There's a lot you could do with an MMO.
Well, in an MMO, there's like 17 people to juggle all at once.
Well, specifically specifically in the MMO we're talking about, there's 8.
Oh, there's 8.
You have 8 people who are all doing something in particular at any time.
Right.
Even when you're not hitting the boss.
Gotcha.
In this case, you're one guy.
Not a lot.
So there's not a lot they can do to make it really interesting other than just dodge.
Okay.
I think the biggest offender that comes straight to my head is Odin's gay horse, Sleipnir.
Repeat that.
I didn't stutter.
No, I know. You said it a little too fast for me to fully get it. Can you repeat yourself?
Odin's gay horse, Sleipnir.
Sleipnir. I thought you called it Slutnir, and I was like, that's...
You know what? That's a better name for him. That's a better name for him.
I was like, that's... Did they name it that? Am I just hearing things?
Where he has a full-on Final Fantasy XIV intermission phase, where it's just like crosses are appearing on the ground, pools are appearing, and it's like a full 60 seconds of can I fight the boss? I would like to hit the boss now.
Okay.
The Final Fantasy XIV influences on this game really drag it down.
Okay.
Really drag it down.
Yeah, I was interested to see how they could introduce like an MMO-style boss and not make it kind of boring for solo
They
play.
don't.
Okay.
They don't.
Because one of my biggest complaints about like an MMO boss in particular is that like there's no interaction. So like when I use a move or like I attack a boss, there's no like, oh, I staggered it out of a phase. Or like I did anything in particular. It's typically just like I'm hitting spells, damage numbers are appearing, but the fight's still going on exactly as if I just didn't.
So, yes and no.
Okay.
With an MMO fight.
Yeah.
The big thing in an MMO fight is, like, I played Black Mage in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, I'm going to sit in one place. I need to know where every ability is going to land.
Yeah.
So I can sit in this place and attack.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the healer is over there panicking. The tank is popping certain abilities at certain timings.
Right.
The fun in an MMO fight is mechanically understanding what is happening at any moment.
Yeah.
There's nothing you need to understand in these fights. It is big red spot appeared, don't stand in that.
Ah. Gotcha.
And a lot of good MMO fights aren't just that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I'm not going to get into all the different things. There's a lot of interesting mechanics that can happen that don't stand in bad.
Oh, of course, yeah. I can definitely think of one game. It wasn't an MMO, but it made me rethink boss fights quite a bit. It's a game called Fury.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, it's a really incredibly good game with an incredibly good soundtrack as well. But the way that it approaches boss fights, you only have 2 weapons. You have a pistol and a sword, and that is it.
Okay.
But every single fight, it's literally just a boss rush game. There's no like...
Oh, wait. Oh, no. I do know the game you're talking about. I'm terrible at the bullet hell segments.
Okay, yeah.
As soon as you get into the duel, God mode.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You immediately knew. You could immediately spot the differences between certain bosses.
Yes.
Even in different phases, you have to treat these bosses differently. And they all react to different weapons. Like, there's one boss I'm thinking of that literally, if you ever shoot your pistol, he will just deflect the bullet.
Yeah.
And be like, no.
And that's what a good character action boss does.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of those in this game.
Yeah, no. Okay.
a good character action boss, like, I take Devil May Cry. That's just going to be my go-to one.
Okay.
There are certain bosses in Devil May Cry that you start shooting your guns,
yeah,
they're just going to reflect it and laugh at you.
Yeah.
There's others that if you go in, they're going to straight up like teleports behind you.
Oh, the Omaiwamu Shinryu.
Yeah, like, nothing personnel.
Yeah.
There's bosses that'll do that kind of shit. It's like you do like a stinger and they pop behind you,
right,
and then blow you up because you went in too hard.
Okay.
Or I need to parry this in order to make an opening.
Gotcha.
There's not that. There's kind of only one of those in the whole game.
Yeah.
And it's probably the best actual playing fight in the whole game. It's also the best icon fight.
Okay.
And that is the last of the icon fights against Odin.
Okay.
Odin does something that none of the other icon fights do.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get into more about the character Odin in a little bit.
Okay. Is this a good spot for another drink?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
The Odin fight has the guy who is Odin, Barnabas, hot swapping between being Odin and being Barnabas.
Oh, that's really cool.
In the middle of the fight.
Okay.
And like the health bar will even like swap the name as he's fighting. So you'll be having like a sick ass duel where you're parrying, blocking. You have to use. He's like one of the only bosses you have to use your entire kit. To truly like appreciate the fight. And then he'll swap to Odin, and it's the oh shit moment. He's gonna do a big thing. And then he'll go right back in, and before you even notice that he is fully changed back, he's swinging at you.
Oh, okay.
The Odin fight is easily the best actual boss in the whole game. And it is equal parts stupid fucking dumb spectacle, look at the pretty lights.
Yeah.
And mechanically complex, interesting fight.
Yeah, it sounds really complex. It sounds really like I would love to fight this kind of thing.
Odin should have been the final boss.
Okay.
The final boss should not have been in the game.
Is the final boss another rail shooter?
No, the final boss is a real fight.
Oh, okay. I was scared.
The character of the final boss should not have been in the game.
Gotcha.
Because it's a bad main villain.
Okay.
Now, well, I have one more thing to say about the combat system. Then we will take another drink, and I will get into story.
Yeah.
This is kind of going back to your limited moveset.
Yes.
There are, I can only remember 2, I believe there's 3, very important abilities that are not unlocked through your skill tree. They are unlocked through accessories.
Oh.
And it feels bad.
I can imagine, yeah.
There's one that turns your perfect dodge into a slow motion, like, super dodge that then buffs you for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
It's called Berserk mode. I think it's on the Genji gloves.
Okay.
And it basically turns every time you get a perfect dodge into a damage window.
Oh, okay.
Because you just start going fucking hog wild on them.
Right.
The other one that I can remember off the top of my head is one of your abilities is just regular, like, in a DMC game it would be gun shoot, but in this game it's magic.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which it serves the same purpose. It extends your combo and kind of stuns people a bit. It's not really meant for damage.
Yeah.
But something you can usually do with these is you can charge them for a bigger pop.
Oh, okay.
The accessory that improves it automatically charges it when you're not shooting. So every time you shoot, you'll have the big pop.
Oh, okay.
Without having to like be constantly babysitting it.
There's no limitations. It's just like a free like.
It's like wait a second between shots and you get a pop every time.
You no longer have to think. It's no longer like a hey, I have a moment to charge. It's just
and these are both things that should have been part of your moveset.
It's like part of the base kit.
Or you should have been able to unlock these through skill points.
Okay, I was about to say that in the skill tree, yeah.
And you just can't.
In the skill circle.
Like there is a good chance you just don't get these.
Okay. That is also really like infuriating as well, because that kind of forces you to always wear those equipment pieces. You can't just have like your own equipment or like things you like more. It's just like no, this is the best one. Nah, congratulations, you've got the best one. Ignore everything else.
The equipment is a whole other bad
okay.
I've never seen a more tacked on system in a video game.
Gotcha.
The equipment in this game, specifically weapon upgrades, weapon upgrades feel like they don't do anything.
Oh, interesting.
And it's a linear tree.
Is it like...
There's no, like, side paths. It's, oh, this one does more damage. Oh, this one does more damage. Oh, this one does more damage. But do they really? Because I can't fucking tell.
I was just about to ask, is it literally just like, your white slash does +1 damage? And
No. It's literally just my strength number went up.
Oh.
It's not even like specific moves do more damage. It's my strength went from 28 to 30.
I don't like that. That's very boring.
It's incredibly boring.
Yeah.
And I have not tested this, but I'm willing to bet you can go through the whole game with the base sword and not feel a difference between that and the ultimate weapon.
That's bad. That's disgusting.
It's really bad. Some of the accessories can be a bit better because they can like boost specific moves. So if there's something you use a lot.
Yeah.
You can throw that. You can slot that in and be like, oh, oh, my Phoenix Rush does 20% more damage.
Yeah.
And that can be cool. But that's kind of the limit.
Okay.
There's really nothing going on with it. It really feels like they said, this is supposed to be a Final Fantasy. This is an RPG.
Right.
We need more RPG elements.
Gotcha.
And then they put that in, and it just feels bad.
Yeah. To try and relate to you at least a little bit, I'm gonna again draw back to Monster Hunter. But like when you talk about like certain equipment having certain things or skills and stuff like that, like in Monster Hunter, you can take those as decorations and slot them to any equipment piece. And so like you have that customization of being like, well, I know this skill's really, really good and I kind of rely on it a lot. I'm going to make sure it's on every one of my armor sets. I can change up my armor set however I want, but I can take those gems and just, I still have that skill at least.
I always want Agitator.
Yes.
Give me Agitator.
Yeah. And that's a huge part of just enjoying the experience and being willing to try new armor pieces and have new playstyles is because you always have that availability to like customize it.
I'm changed to an elemental weapon. I want to boost that as much as I can.
Yes.
But I have my usual abilities that I kind of like. No, there's none of that in this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that leads to moments of like being really excited because you did a really big fight. You like have a really big moment. You find a chest. Oh my god, there's a new piece of armor in that chest. It's worthless because it's gloves and I can't replace my gloves.
Yeah, no, I have the 3 equipment that I need to have my full move set. I can't replace these. Why am I still getting any equipment?
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad game design. That makes it really hard to have any kind of like put yourself into the game at all in terms of equipment.
All right, next we're going to talk about the story.
Can I get these mixed up a little bit with the stick? And these are specifically the clear drinks. This is supposed to be representative of Bahamut, and also because Bahamut has a little bit of like those blues and purples, we put a little bit of like luster dust in there as well. If you want the alcoholic version, it's Everclear, but we're just doing a clear cream soda because again,
I'm happy about that.
I have to drive.
I don't want to drink Everclear.
Yeah.
All right.
That's such a nice cream soda.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Oh, jeez, that's
yeah.
gross
It's
looking.
not. No, this is gonna not be good.
Oh, that changed that from like, oh, that looks like a real drink to I think I have vomit in my cup.
Yours is more blue. Mine's more purple. And
neither of them look good.
Neither of them look good. It's not gonna be better once we get to the last one.
Okay.
It's a really tasty drink, though.
All right, the story.
Yes.
The story is maybe one of the best video game stories up until it decides to be a Final Fantasy.
Okay.
So a big comparison you've probably seen to this game is Game of Thrones.
I haven't, but yeah, I believe
that a lot of people were using that as an example. It's kind of a bad example just because there's a lot of political intrigue going on.
Gotcha. Okay.
And people die a lot. So they're like, oh, it's Game of Thrones!
It's Game of Thrones, it's Star Wars. You know, like this, yeah.
The whole story is you and your brother are sons of the Duke of this one tiny country.
Right.
Your brother is the one who's going to be taking over as Duke.
Mm-hmm.
But some things happen. Dad gets his head cut off. You presume that your brother is dead. You're the one who killed him, but you don't. But Clive has a bit of a mental block with that.
Okay. We love family trauma, absolutely.
But
classic.
But your brother is the Phoenix.
Okay, gotcha.
So spoiler alert.
Yeah.
He comes back. Later, he comes back later in the story in maybe the worst hidden character I've ever seen.
Okay.
Like, he comes back in like an Organization 13 robe, but you see his hair coming out of the robe, and it's incredibly obvious who he is.
Like, I'm assuming because this is a Final Fantasy game, he has anime hair.
Yeah.
So it's like Spot the main protagonist.
He has, like, when I say he's the Phoenix,
yeah.
He has red and yellow hair.
Okay, so it's literally just like, oh, the only character in the entire game with red and yellow hair?
Literally the only character with his hair shows up 10 years later and is like, oh, okay, I guess Joshua is just alive.
Okay.
A big part of like the first half of the game is who is it for it?
Right.
where is this? I need to explain a different thing first.
Yeah.
There's only one icon of each element.
Okay.
Phoenix is the fire element.
What is Ifrit then?
Ifrit is the second fire element.
Oh, so we're already breaking rules. We're already just...
That's the point, is where did this one come from?
Gotcha. Okay, I don't hate that then.
So, like, but, like, it's a cool, like, story hook.
Yeah.
Until you get to the point where Clive is like, we have to find Ifrit. He is Ifrit.
Yeah.
It's a story beat that, like, can work.
Yeah.
Like, the character doesn't recognize that he is this thing.
Yeah.
It's not done very well in this one.
I just had, like, a really big, like, PTSD moment where I started thinking about Sonic 06.
Oh,
where Silver's just like, I need to find the Iblis trigger. And that's, like, the entire fucking story.
It's kind of the same thing, actually.
Oh, no.
For just, like maybe a third, not even, like, a full half.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a long time of Clive just kind of not realizing he is Ifrit,
Right.
because he's trying to find the guy who killed Joshua.
Is this revealed to the audience pretty early on?
You know it immediately.
Oh.
You know it from, like, from the fight.
Okay.
That gets Joshua killed.
Okay.
This is, like, in the first hour.
Giving, like, any amount of benefit of the doubt then, is this an exploration of denial?
So, I think it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's bad. It's a bad one.
So if it is an exploration of denial, it's just done extremely poorly.
There is like there is a good moment of, like, the payoff for it, because I think you're right, it's supposed to be like an exploration of denial, because there's a moment that's, like, literally, like, accept the truth.
Oh,
Like, I think, like, that's, like, the actual, like dialogue on screen,
gotcha.
and that's when you get your devil trigger.
What? That's when you get your kingdom key, and Sora and Goofy and Donald, they show up, and you sing in Frozen again.
Kinda.
Oh, what the fuck?
You have a big fight of accept the truth. One of the best songs in the game plays.
Okay.
And it kicks off when you hit L and R together.
Yeah.
To do Dante Devil Trigger. And have your super mode that heals you and you do a bunch of extra damage.
Okay.
And then you do a fight against yourself and against other Ifrit.
How do you fight against yourself?
It's all in a dream.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry. That part's all, like, metaphysical nonsense.
I'm thinking too much.
That's kind of the only good part about that whole bit of the story.
Okay.
Is Clive realizing that he is Ifrit.
And he's going through this denial.
Yes.
And, like, everything else is just not...
Everything
great.
up to the moment of him accepting it is kind of badly written.
Okay.
which can't be said about the rest of what's going on.
Right.
The rest of what's going on is, like, multi-front war happening.
Right.
You're dealing with a bunch of outcasts and the sexiest man alive, Sid. Who is basically Kamina, by the way.
I'll have to look this character up and goon to him later, because, that's my type.
His whole thing is that he is, like, gathering up, like, the servant class and trying to make a home for them.
We're overthrowing the proletariat.
No, he's not even trying to overthrow. He's just trying to make a home for these people.
Based, okay.
Like, he's just a cool guy.
I already love him.
He's the mentor character. He dies.
Oh, man, come on. You just got me attracted to this guy. No,
distractingly sexy. I've never heard a sexier voice in my life.
Okay. I'm gonna, again, after this podcast is over, I'm gonna go and do some research.
But anyway.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with, like, multiple different countries.
Yes.
All of which are having a very interesting political struggle against each other, because they all have one of the icons.
I didn't even know this was a part of the game. It's
a huge part of it.
Okay.
There's interesting things going on around you that you're not necessarily part of, because you're, like, trying to track down
this one
things about Joshua and about the main villain. We'll get to in a second.
Okay.
But there's, like, basically a lock struggle between everybody, because everyone has a giant demon that they can summon at will.
Gotcha.
And the icons. And no one wants to have the icons just duke it out.
So is this...
Because that just means everything gets destroyed.
Is this just an analogy for nuclear war? Like,
It kind of is, yes.
I'm kind of like looking at it being like, this is mad. This is like mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, no, it kind of is. So,
Okay.
when you eventually kill boss of the first half of the game,
Yeah.
Kupka, yeah, not Kupka,
Okay.
who is just this giant man, super intimidating, wants to kill you because you killed his lover, Garuda. He's probably the coolest villain in the whole game.
Mhm.
He dies like halfway through. As soon as you kill him, his guys don't have Titan anymore.
Okay.
Titan's dead.
Yeah.
Their whole empire goes away.
Oh.
Like overnight.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because you got rid of their nuke.
So they just get steamrolled because there's no longer that mutually assured
There's,
destruction.
yeah, no. These guys are weak. We're going to split them up now.
That's okay.
And that's like an awesome thing that's happening just in the background. It
Yeah.
doesn't affect what you're doing at all.
Okay.
But like that's the real story that's happening.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're trying to destroy these giant crystals that are technically giving you the powers, but they're also killing the planet.
Oh, cool. Okay, so this literally
That's
is...
what Clive is up to while there's crazy wars happening all around him.
So this literally is just an analogy for like nuclear power, a nuclear war.
I don't know if it's intentionally, but it kind of is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It doesn't feel intentional.
It just feels like an accidentally like completely apt metaphor.
Yes.
Okay.
It really doesn't feel intentional.
Okay,
It
okay.
is. The kind of the peak of the story is you get to a really emotional scene after you fight Bahamut.
Okay.
Bahamut not only is the coolest fight, it's also the peak of the story.
Okay.
Where Clive finally has the conversation with the mother who hates him.
Again, we love family drama. Yeah. Yeah.
With Joshua in the room, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Who is the favorite child.
Oh, fucking of course. Yeah.
And Joshua's on Clive's side.
Why can't you be like your brother? I can just hear it now.
No, that's
Yeah.
literally what it is. That's literally what it is. Because Clive was supposed to be Phoenix, but he got passed up.
Oh. Okay.
So his mom doesn't want him.
Right.
Because you're not the Phoenix.
Oh, gotcha.
Then he turns into Ifrit and is, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Like she does have like a last minute like turnaround on him too. She tries to suck up to him a bit.
Oh.
And he tells her to go fuck herself, and then she gets killed by a falling building.
Based.
And it's just a really emotionally charged scene. The voice actors sell it so well, and it's perfectly written.
Yeah.
Everything after that's real bad.
Okay.
It's such a great like peak of the emotional arc of the whole story.
Yeah.
Like legitimately probably one of the best like stories up to this point.
Okay.
And then you hit that roller coaster hill.
Okay.
And there's no bottom. The track just kind of ends at the ground.
It's the same thing with with Naruto. Like you just go off a cliff.
Yes.
We're just off a cliff instead of being on that roller coaster. Instead of being on this wave, it's just.
Now we have to talk about Ultima and Barnabas.
Is it time for the shot? We still have the King's Cup, so I need.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's time for the last shot.
Okay, and this
More fireball.
Yeah, this last shot is supposed to be representative of
This one would be Ifrit.
Ifrit again.
Yeah, well, because it's Phoenix at the beginning, Ifrit at the end.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. And again, we're just doing Fireball again, so because we love to suffer, I guess.
God, it looks worse every time.
Oh, somehow this one was worse than the first one.
It was.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
And now, we're just gonna go ahead and introduce this, and we'll sip on it as we're going through. This is the King's Cup. It is supposed to represent the hero's journey through Final Fantasy 16.
The completed power sets.
As you go through and you kill all the different icons, you gain their powers and everything. So that's what this is. It's the combination of all their powers and the culmination of the story that ends up sucking at the end because
I am scared to drink
it's
this.
just too much of too many things, I'm assuming. That's at least what the conversation we had was it was just kind of like chaotic,
I have bad news.
chaotic mess.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't believe you. It doesn't smell bad.
It's actually not that
It smells
bad.
kind of good, actually. That. No, that you're right. That I hate it. I hate that I like that.
That was supposed to be really bad.
That was supposed to be really bad. I'm assuming that if it was all the alcohols I wanted to do,
that would have been way worse.
It would have been way worse.
That would have been way worse.
Yeah,
yes.
because it would have been Fireball and then
Midori,
Black Kraken rum,
Everclear, and then more Fireball. That would have been a lot worse.
That would have been worse.
Okay, but Ultima and Barnabas.
Yeah.
Barnabas is kind of supposed to be Clive's foil. He is everything that Clive isn't.
Yeah.
He's also Odin.
Okay. Right, you're
Yeah.
right. He switches back and forth, yeah.
Barnabas, his whole thing is he's kind of given himself up.
Okay.
He's like the same thing happened to him as happened to Clive, but instead of going on a righteous crusade,
Right.
he kind of just let himself sit in despair for the rest of his life until Ultima found him.
Okay.
And then Ultima gave him a new purpose. And what Ultima wants to do is take away all emotion and all life from the planet.
I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because this is literally just the plot of Gurren Lagann.
Oh my god, it is.
It literally is.
He is the anti-spiral with a worse plan.
I was just making a gap.
No. He is the anti-spiral with a worse plan.
Okay.
And maybe someone can explain it better to me. I don't quite understand what his plan is.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is, he needs all of the powers of the Mother Crystals,
Mm-hmm.
which he put there, by the way.
Okay. Huh?
But to do that, he needed somebody who could take all of the powers of them and put them into one body that he could take over. So he created Clive.
Okay.
He created Clive to be Ifrit, to go steal all the powers.
Okay.
We see Ultima do godlike things
Right.
in this game. He raises an entire, magical city out of nothing at one point.
Okay.
He completely, your first encounter, he ruins you.
Okay.
You are left almost dead in the first encounter with him. For all intents and purposes, he is a god.
Okay.
He could literally do what he is saying he needs to at any moment, because the guys who beat him before are gone.
Oh. Okay. So it's literally just like...
There's no good reason that he doesn't just win from the start.
That's fucking crazy. I'm trying to think of anything that's like, what? Is there any kind of he fought in a battle and was injured, but it's no, he raised a city.
He shows up, shows that he's God, and that he's the one who's sucking up all of the life from the planet, so he can so he can use it to make a new world.
Okay.
But he can kind of just do it already.
Okay.
He can just do it.
He can just do it.
He for some reason, he needs Clive's body.
He's like,
I mean, to be fair, I would like Clive's body too. Clive's hot.
I if it's the person I'm thinking of, me too.
Chest McGee.
Me too.
This is his plan, I'm going to make this man the strongest person ever,
Yeah.
who is still weaker than me, and then take his body.
He gives me I'm full of references today. It gives me the same feeling as the Incredibles moment where it's like, you sly dog, you caught me monologuing.
Not quite.
Because it's he's got all the power in the world, he can do whatever he wants, but then he's just no, I need to sit here and not do it for 2 months.
Maybe someone can explain it to me better, but it feels like Ultima's plan doesn't make sense.
If we're missing anything major here, or we're not getting it perfectly right, please write it down in the chat below. We will look at all the comments, but this is fucking insane. This sounds so funny to me.
So Ultima finds Barnabas.
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas is the leader of one of the nations. He has Barnabas just kill all of his people.
Oh.
And replace them with beastmen running around just doing their own thing.
Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann reference, Beastmen.
I hate how right you are with this, though, actually. Barnabas is Barnabas is your like I have lost the will to live.
Yeah.
Like antagonist who just wants to see Ultima wipe out the world.
Okay.
Until you get in the fight with him.
Okay.
And then you see the light come back to his eyes.
Oh.
Because as you're fighting him, he's cracking more and more. And he has to like keep reining himself back in because he's just loving what's happening.
I think I would like this a lot.
Barnabas is the best character in the game.
You said this is also the Odin fight as well,
This is
right?
the Odin
Okay.
fight.
I wanted to make sure.
Throughout the Odin fight, like he starts totally neutral. He's
Yeah.
not going to let any emotions happen. You get through phase 1 and he's smiling. And he has to... You get through phase 2
Yeah.
and he's cackling.
That's
As he
awesome.
swings, you get to phase 3, he's forgotten about Ultima.
Oh.
He is just here for this moment right now.
That sounds fucking awesome.
And it is the best part of the game.
That sounds wonderful to me. I am so in.
It is so much fun, and you're seeing this both of these character arcs come to completion at the same moment.
Yeah.
Where you're just doing these insane like back and forth between God, man. And it's just such a cool fight.
Yeah.
And a cool moment of where everything kind of comes together. Then the fight ends and they say, go fight Ultima.
Okay.
They also...
Okay.
This is where we need to finish this.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Because now I gotta talk about the real bad part.
We have to talk about the actual ending of the game.
I'm not gonna talk about the end of the game.
Okay.
The end of the game, it's a little controversial. I think it's fine. The ending's kind of whatever.
Okay.
No, we need to talk about what Final Fantasy XIV did to this game.
Cheers.
Ugh.
Not as bad
Not as bad as I expected.
as I expected. The fireball's still a little strong.
Yeah, I got a lot of fireball on
I got a
the
lot
tail.
of fireball on that.
Final Fantasy XIV has a problem.
Okay.
And it's this problem in 16 called gatehouses.
Okay.
Where you will get to a point in the story and they will just tell you, we're going to deviate from the main plot even though it's really urgent
Yeah.
to fuck around with these characters you don't care about for 2 hours.
Oh.
And just do side quest that has nothing to do with the main story.
This is so funny. We managed
Yes.
to have the same complaint.
Yeah, no, this is exactly the same thing. This is the pace comes to a screeching halt for a problem Clive could solve in 2 seconds.
Oh, God. Okay.
That takes multiple hours each time.
Okay.
By the third one, it doesn't make sense why we're still doing gatehouses.
Okay.
This is something Final Fantasy XIV does constantly. It makes more sense in that game because it's an MMO.
It's an MMO,
They need
yeah.
to stretch out the story a bit because the story is also supposed to be getting you to the max level.
Right, yeah.
Here, it's just to waste your time. Not a single one of these gatehouse moments it has anything interesting going on.
Yeah.
All of the characters in them are... You forget about them as soon as you walk away.
Yeah.
You do come back to some of them for some side quests later. Spoiler alert, every side quest is bad. They're the most cookie cutter MMO side quests you've ever played
Yeah.
in your life.
Yeah.
And they're out of order.
Oh, what?
You're doing help the new guy before go fight Ultima.
Yeah, no, that doesn't... Yeah, no.
Yeah, like one of the final quests for like the best character in the game, Gavin.
Okay.
Or I think it's just Gav even. I'm not sure if it's Gavin.
Yeah.
You have to go help one of his trainees learn how to do the job.
Okay.
This is literally the sky is purple and God, and we can see God over there. Why are we doing this right now? This is not Clive's job.
Hey, Gav, I know there's a black hole in the sky, but like this is a lookout tower, and you need to be standing on this lookout tower from approximately 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
But like,
it's so
but
fucking
also,
weird.
it's just not Clive's job at this point.
Yeah.
He's the leader of your faction at this point. Why is he teaching the scout how to do his job?
Clive, the only person that can deal with the black hole in the sky, is not dealing with the black hole in the sky.
Yes! It also has the problem that every subsequent drop of side quests is a bigger drop.
Oh.
So you finish Barnabas.
Yeah.
Like, the peak of the story where everything kind of comes together. Here's 7 hours of side quests.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds awful.
It's real bad.
That sounds terrible.
And then you go fight Ultima, and you have like a fun fight that's not as cool as either of the last two bosses, but...
God damn. No, that sounds really like... The way that you're describing the Barnabas fight, and the way you're describing how it's like switching between the two people, and him getting more and more into the fight, sounds really, really cool to me. So, like, how does the final boss fight kind of go? Is it just like a detached alien kind of feeling?
You literally, you go to, like, they kind of present it like it's going to be a final dungeon.
Okay.
But you get there, and it's cutscene. Oh, Joshua got hit by Ultima Beam. Okay, let's fight.
Oh.
And then you have a fight while he monologues at you in the middle of the fight. And, like it's a fun fight, but, like, it just feels...
lackluster.
It feels like it just shouldn't have even been a thing.
Do you think... This is me, like, 100% just hardballing it and saying, like, do you think maybe this could have happened? Do you think that maybe they had built the story where the last two bosses were reversed?
No.
And then they had just switched them? Or
No.
No?
Because you get a lot of things throughout the story that are building Ultima up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, you find out about him actually really early on, but you don't know what it is.
Gotcha.
And then once you learn what it is, it kind of just sucks.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just not really interesting at all. And all of the political stuff going on around you is way more interesting at the time.
Yeah.
And then once you finally have to just go deal with him, it's like,
Yeah. Because I know there have been a lot of video games and a lot of, like, anime where, like, certain pieces were, like, taken out and, like, placed in wrong places because, like, directive decisions and stuff like that. And, like...
This does not feel like that.
I feel like what you said would have been really correct. Where it's like, the Odin fight would have been the best final part of the game.
Yes.
Just to be, like, seeing these two people's ideas clash. And, like, even the enemy is so into their ideas that, like, they're trying to fight against themselves.
Against their own nature.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's such a cool fucking idea. Or, like, at least I think it is. But, of course, we're, you know...
How it plays out in the game is fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then there's just another thing after it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really just feels like, oh, we just need to finish the game now.
Yeah. I get that. I definitely do.
My last point on this is also kind of a point you brought up.
Oh, okay.
Jill, the main love interest.
Yeah.
The game probably has one of the better written love stories.
Oh.
In Final Fantasy.
I wasn't expecting this. I should have.
You and like Clive and Jill have like really good chemistry and have a cool relationship going on until you get to right before Barnabas and Clive fucks Jill, steals her powers, and then the game takes her out back and throws her in the dumpster.
Oh, wow. I feel like we just moved really quickly through some things.
Yeah, no, that's kind of it.
Okay. Okay.
And then anything else Jill does for the rest of the game kind of just isn't anything.
I mean, her powers are gone. He stole them.
No. She still has them.
Oh.
He copied them. She still has them. She can still fight. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't join you for the final fight.
Oh, that's awful.
For no reason.
No reason. Okay.
There's a moment in the final cutscene.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Clive dies at the end of the game.
What?
And there's a moment where like Jill is giving birth.
Whoa. Okay.
And it shows her crying because Clive is dying.
Right.
You feel nothing. Then it turns 30 degrees in the same shot. It turns over to Gav crying. Me and my roommate started bawling when we saw Gav crying.
Yeah. Gav is the dad?
Gav is your bro for the whole game.
Yeah.
He is your Kamina to you being Simo.
Oh, gotcha.
He is the cool guy that is just with you at all times. And he's just a regular dude.
So it's supposed to be like oh, he's there for you because you can't be kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but
It just kind of comes off as
it comes. It just like Jill's ending just comes off as nothing.
yeah.
But then the character you care about starts crying, and that's the sad part.
Okay, yeah.
And that's kind of all I have to say. It's a great game. It just has so many flaws.
Yeah.
It's legitimately. I think people give it too much. I think people give it too much shit,
Yeah.
despite how much shit I gave it for the last hour.
Oh, have you been ranting for an hour?
It's we've hit an hour.
Oh shit! Total or just your section?
Just my section.
Holy
that's
shit!
That's with the break we had to take though.
Oh, okay. To wrap up my specific, if you're okay with me wrapping up,
Go for it.
yeah. To wrap up my specific section of Naruto, I think not enough people give it enough shit. Like, I genuinely think that a lot of it is just people have this like sunk cost fallacy of like, I loved this thing as a child, so it has to be good. And if you try to convince someone to watch it nowadays, they're just not going to like it. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be interesting. It's going to be very boring. It's just the pacing is so fucking bad.
I think I can sum up all of my feelings with 16.
Yeah.
By saying, I want to say they chickened out.
Yeah.
But no. I think the problem with 16 is they just didn't go far enough with any one part of any of it.
Gotcha.
Like, altogether, it is a nice, fun, like, good experience of a product.
Yeah.
Individually, each part is not great.
So you're saying like there was a political thriller side, and they should have just full sent into that.
If the political thriller was the whole game,
yeah,
it would have been 100 times more interesting.
Okay.
Like if they just dropped the Ultima plot altogether,
Gotcha.
I think they could have gone way cooler. Or if they more whole-assed Ultima.
Okay. I can definitely understand that.
And that also goes with the combat and the boss fights. I think everything in it, if they had just gone full in on one thing.
Right.
It doesn't matter which one of the things was. Just go all in on something.
They just had too many things that they never built up upon.
Yes.
Okay. I think specifically for my complaint about Naruto, it's almost exactly the same thing. It's too wide. Like, it has to talk about this new character. It has to talk about their moments of downtime. It has to talk about their character's backstory. It has to talk about these things instead of dealing with the actual plot, the main thing.
Exactly.
So I think we're super weird that we managed to come to the same complaint.
Yeah, no, these were kind of decided separately, but
yeah,
there was kind of a theme going on.
Yeah, no, that's actually fantastic. I kind of love that a lot. And I know, because Miranda was a player of Final Fantasy 16, so...
Stacy is literally upstairs playing it right now.
Right now, yeah. But as Miranda was playing it, the way that our setups are is I can literally just look over and see what she's playing. And she was playing it on the big screen. And I didn't have any audio or anything, so I couldn't hear anything. But it was a spectacle. It was beautiful.
It is an amazing... a big part of Final Fantasy is it has to be the best looking game of that year.
And I think they nailed that. I think it was pretty.
It is easily the best looking and best visual spectacle.
Yeah.
I would say this generation.
Yeah.
Man, I wish it played better.
I know when I asked her, because I always check in with her, and I'm like watching her play this, and I'm like, wow, this is really beautiful. It looks really cool. And then I like, hey, Miranda, how are you enjoying this? And she'd always say two things to me. This would have been better as a movie.
Yeah. No, I think it would have been better as a movie.
Yeah. So
I think that can really put a pin on it. It would have been better as a movie.
Naruto would have been better as a movie. If they would have just waited a year for all the fucking manga to be out and then just made it a concise movie,
yeah,
I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. This has been Drinks and Discourse. Again, I am Brandon.
I'm Adam.
And go fuck yourself.